Let's see. What up from New Mexico? Well, hello from Colorado. Oh, let's see here. Kind of just freestyling tonight, so I don't really have materials out in front of me. Kind of just shooting from the hip, but I am going to tie some streamers. I do know I want kind of a little bit of flash and a little bit of natural coloration to it, so yeah, kind of gotta bear with me while I dig through some materials and find what I like. Shouldn't be too bad, but anyways, good to have someone from New Mexico in the chat. I was born and raised in New Mexico, born in Albuquerque, raised in Farmington. But I've been in Colorado for the last, 17 years now. All right. We're gonna have some commercials. Nice. Honestly, like growing up in New Mexico, have not done a whole lot of fly fishing there other than on the San Juan River. That's where I learned how to fly fish, and that's really the only fly fishing I've done there is on the Juan. I'd love to come down and check out some more stuff. I know there's so much. I fished the Rio Grande a little bit for pike, but not much. And that was really in Colorado, like on the border. Heck yeah. All right. So I'm, for some reason, gravitating towards a bunch of brown and copper flash right now. And for some reason, I wanted to do like a tan body. But we're gonna... Yeah, I like the little streams these days too. It's nice to have them all to yourself. And I like just getting techie with my casts and picking pockets, as I like to say. I need to moisturize my hands. I don't know if anyone else watching right now has this problem, and ties, also tying, but I get like this dry skin right here on my thumb and it'll catch materials. I know you guys probably don't want to hear that, but hey, that's life. It's winter time. I got some dry skin. I haven't tied a streamer in a while. I've been tying a lot of saltwater patterns, a lot of stuff for Pyramid Lake, a lot of midges. So this will be fun. I don't really know where I'm going with this, so bear with me. Flash. We need something to build some body up. This is just, I'm gonna do an articulated streamer, so. Oh shit. I just spilled my water. Off to a good start. Off to a good start tonight. So 2 brown. That could work. I'll save that for later. Down to 7. Yeah, it's about that time. Start switching gears. I mean, I don't know about you, but I saw like 70 degrees in the forecast, temperature-wise. I'm just gonna go to some marabou here. Need something to be a little bit of a prop for me for this marabou on the tail. But I think this is too... That's not gonna do anything. I'm gonna send it with this anyways. Yeah, it's crazy for March. Ay, ay, ay. I guess get it while the getting's good this weekend, because this summer's gonna be scary. I'm really just tying this in right now as a prop for my marabou that I'm gonna tie in. I don't know how this thing's gonna turn out, we'll see. Yeah, I've got a whole box full of flies that never made it away from the flying bench or tying bench. I tie them and then I hate them and they go in the drawer. And then at a certain point, I'm out of a material and I'm like, oh, I bet there's some in the drawer. I'm gonna go deconstruct one of those flies. And then I look at those flies and I'm like, man, why did I ever throw these away? These are, or put these in here. There's some fishable flies in here. So sometimes you just need to throw it in the drawer for a minute, come back to it. And we're all our own worst critic, right? It's not looking too bad. I don't know what this little marabou stem. Let's get that out of there. Yeah, that's a good call. Friends always like free flies. All right, so that, let's see, I just tied this on a size 6. We're gonna tie the front on a size 4. And that's it. That's all I'm doing for the back of the hook. We'll get a little more crazy on the front half. What's up, Billy Bass? Boating season on the Ark. A little nervous about that, to be honest. I think there will be a boating season. I don't think it'll be much of one. It's the lowest I've seen it in the almost 10 years I've lived here, and I guess it's probably been 15 years of fishing the Ark, and yeah, it's the lowest I've ever seen it. And I guess it all depends, you know. I think there's a lot that has to do with water allocation and how much Denver and downstream calls for and all that stuff. But and I think they know that the local economy relies on rafting, so I think that um, they will allocate enough water at least for some rafting. But who knows? There's a lot up in the air right now, I think. But it's scary. Not much snow up there in the mountains. That's for sure.
We have got to the point where literally anybody can build a fully working app without knowing how to code. This is Base 44. This is a first look at the current industry-leading AI app builder, and you wouldn't believe the kind of apps that people are creating. Smart nutrition apps, inventory trackers, onboarding tools, you name it. And if the only thing stopping me from making the app is the idea,
Yeah.
it gives me endless possibilities. So let's make it perfect.
Hard telling, not knowing, I guess, but it's a good season to focus on some still water maybe and some other options. Some warm water species, go fish for some carp. Go hike up to some high alpine lakes that might not be as warm. Hopefully it gets better. Try not to get super glue on everything here.
When it comes to birth control pills, there are two main types.
Where are my wire cutters? I mean, what are all the elements of a streamer? We need some rubber legs at some point, some dumbbell eyes maybe. Don't like that my wire's kind of rolled to one side. It might make it swim weird, but whatever. It'll give it a weird wobble. All right, let's get the dumbbell eyes. Nice. Yeah, I've had this hat for a while. I've had like phases with it for sure, where I really love it, and then it just sits in the closet for a while. My wife wears it sometimes. We share a lot of our hats for sure, but it's a great hat. Oh my gosh. I might actually size down one. Those might be a little big for this. Well, there we go. These ought to work. Went a little big on the first shot there, so we're gonna go with just a little bit smaller dumbbell eyes. I'm just doing a few twists and then spinning them because I do want them on the bottom. I do want this riding hook point down, really. All right. I need to get one of those little wire things that you can set or they look like a little spring. You can put your rear hook in. I guess it probably wouldn't even reach on this one anyways. Anywho, all right, we need another marabou feather that will cover that transition there. The thing with this is all like woolly bugger marabou, so it's all really short feathers. And they're all kind of stiff too. Not my favorite pack of marabou, we'll just put it that way. This should do the trick though.
better when it's free, including filing your taxes. But who actually qualifies for free filing? We'll break it down for you.
I'm listening to music on YouTube, by the way, just in case you're wondering why there's random commercials about taxes and, you know, whatever other random commercials they hit me with. Low male testosterone, stuff like that. I feel like I found some good stations on Spotify that were copyright free, and then all of a sudden YouTube started flagging me when I was listening to those. So I'm trying one on YouTube, a channel that says it's copyright free, but it's got commercials. Okay. I'm hoping I fall in love with this fly at some point, but right now it's kind of a flashy mess. I need to add more stuff to it at this point. We're gonna throw in some rubber legs. Oh, yeah, those ones are cool. Just gonna do 2 down each side. These are kind of cool. They're like brown and gold barred. Kind of match the theme we got going here. Those are going to be a little too long. Maybe not. We'll trim them down in a minute if we need to. Now, I do want to throw in some deer hair here. See if I even got it. That's too orange. Just regular deer hair. Yeah, that's gonna look the best, I think. I think I need a little more in there. I feel like a the right amount the first clump that I had, and then I dropped about half of it on purpose. I feel like I could have used that extra half that I dropped. Billy Bass, I just saw your comment about the nice chill stream. I appreciate that, man. Trying to keep it chill for sure. I don't know if you're still watching either. That comment was probably like 20 minutes ago or something at this point.
Pull-ups help build confidence. Take it from the number one
And two.
potty training pros.
Okay, now kind of want to just trim all that down anyways and put
This primarily means
some brown.
passed by the representatives of the people. Enforcement protects citizens from future crime, but also offers some measure of satisfaction to the victims of crime. This is the basis of civil society. But over the last several years, a growing number of American cities have elected prosecutors who are de-emphasizing enforcement.
Okay.
This is by design. These prosecutors openly
We need some color. Part of the problem is it's too damn dark in here. I need better lighting at night. Oh, there we go. Is that what we're looking for? No. So there we go. Okay, I don't know. This is diamond hair from MFC. Brown. It's flashy. We're gonna try and just throw some of this on the front.
enacted by elected representatives, including those for third strikes and gang-related offenses. In San Francisco, Chesapeake Dean instituted a policy prohibiting prosecutors from seeking bail and heavily restricted their ability to ask for pretrial detention.
Seems like it's pretty long fibers, so I'm just ripping them in half.
Baltimore, Chicago, Dallas, Houston, Orlando, Portland.
Oh yeah, we should probably just cut them in half
In fact,
because we need them
1 million Americans now
way shorter than that.
so-called progressive prosecutors. That's a lot of reform happening outside the institutions designed to make the law, state, county, and city legislatures. And that's concerning for a couple of
Sorry, commercial. This thing is getting out of hand. We're gonna do one more little streamer hair clump. Whatever this diamond hair is. And we're gonna call it a day on that. okay. Now the hard part is getting all these fibers brushed out without sticking yourself on that back hook, or either hook for that matter. But that's it. I don't know if you can even really see that well. Seems like it's reflecting a lot, but just a brown little brown streamer. Articulated, got your rubber legs, got your marabou, got your flash, all the parts and pieces. Some good movement in that tail. I don't know. I guess it's kind of freestyling. It's kind of just all elements from other people's streamer patterns that I know are successful. So that's that. More commercials. All right, let's do something else. Different color, maybe. Do some olive. Olive with these same kind of brown highlights. That might be cool. Okay. What do we want to do differently this time? I do like marabou. I like the marabou. We could do craft fur instead though this time. Or zonker. Yeah, why not? Let's do a zonker. Little different style this time. How do we want this to work in?
Discover a whole new context. Powered by gravity core.
How do you want to pay tax? Sorry? Tax only paid in cash now. What are you talking about? New law, only cash for tax. So each purchase is going to require 2 separate transactions?
Ooh. Thought I saved that articulation wire from earlier, but I don't see it anywhere, so we'll cut off a new piece. Okay. Oh, that is way too much glue, but let's see here. Trying to decide if I want to do just craft fur over this or what. I think we're just gonna repeat the steps. Hey, Walter Goggins. Nope. It's not even the same color. Not even close. All right, so what we're gonna do instead dubbing loop, boom, problem solved. Hopefully, we'll see. Stick with me, all 4 of you watching. Man, I don't know where my stuff is. Oh, there it is. Okay, we're gonna try and do this with the same rabbit strip that we just had in there. Yeah, that didn't work. We're gonna get a different rabbit strip. Bear with me, guys. This time change. Oh, we're down to 1 person. It's probably my wife. We got no one watching. Crazy. I was just saying, bear with me. I'm tired. This time change is catching up to me. Okay. We're gonna try that again here. I don't know if this is going to be enough to cover that bead even. One can only hope. Doesn't look like it's going to be enough. You guys, we're going back to square one after this here. That was a pointless endeavor pretty much. Made a little skirt around that bead, I guess, but it's not what we need. So, you know what? I think I have the same color. My problem is these are like micro rabbit zonker strips, and it's not gonna be enough. But I've got this raccoon that I think it's gonna do the trick. It's a bit bulkier, longer too. Let's see. That's what I'm talking about. Oh, that's crazy. That's actually pretty cool. Okay, we're gonna go with that. We're gonna need to go with this flash again. Not a lot.
After 85 years, the Jeep brand is still keeping it fresh. Bringing you more choices, more features, and even more adventure for everyone. Start your adventure today with a great deal on a new Jeep brand vehicle. Jeep, there's only one.
I don't know how to finish this guy off. Probably want to do I guess we could do deer hair on this one as well. Might as well. And then, let's see, would that look cool? Yeah, that'll look all right. Ooh. Let's see here. How do we want to finish? Probably a little bit of white underneath, green on top. Hmm. I realize I didn't sneak any rubber legs in on this one, but I think that'll be all right.
Gravity is a force of nature. A new gravity core technology from Trout spills wood to the bottom of the pad to help keep me dry, so I can fly out with the force of nature. Discover a whole new coat.
Oh, what up? I've been pretty good. Been traveling a lot, but back home for the moment. And just, yeah, tying some flies in preparation for the spring. Some trout streamers. Excuse me. I'm a little bit out of practice, admittedly, with these, but honestly, out of the two I tied, I think they'll both fish. Little olive one. Kind of like Eric Hurst Thrasher style, I guess. Kind of similar. How you been? What you been up to? Stemma's no good. Surgeries are not fun. I've had a few of them. Sucks being stuck inside when all your friends are out doing cool shit. Especially if it's something you did to yourself. You know, you can only blame yourself. Which that's most of the time. If I was having a surgery, it was my own damn fault. Damn. Yeah. That's tough, man. Been there. I had a whole summer inside. I broke both my wrists and got surgery on both of them at the same time and spent a whole summer while kids were at the pool and all that. I was in 2 casts. Anyways, I think that's all I'm going to tie tonight. I did say maybe some streamers and maybe some carp flies. But what we did instead is just a couple streamers. So got a kind of brown one here, kind of olive one here. Super simple. Easy ties. Sure they would both catch, but anyways, Birch and Bullet, hope you get to feeling better. Sorry about your injury on spring break. That's a bummer, man. Hopefully you find something to cheer you up. Yeah, I'll let the imagination run wild on that one. Well, I hope you get to feeling better, and hopefully your spring break's not completely ruined. Hopefully you still get to enjoy some time off. But yeah, y'all have a good night. Peace out. Thanks for stopping by.